Good afternoon, everyone. A pleasant afternoon to all educators, school heads, and tech-savvy viewers. On behalf of the Habi Web Technologies team, welcome to our two-day webinar entitled Creating Interactive Presentation Using MS PowerPoint. My name is Jalifen Bribon, and I will be your moderator for the next 2 days. I am a junior high school teacher from Caloocan City Science High School, hailing from SDO Caloocan, and I am very excited for another learning episode for today. I'm sure most of you who just tuned in are equally thrilled to be learning something new today, or perhaps you're refreshing your memory with our topic. Right now, I'm seeing a lot of comments from our viewers. So we have around 2,000, almost 3,000 viewers as of this moment. Let me read some of the comments here. So we have here from Miss Rachel. From Mr. Okay, from Miss Angel Del Rosario. Good afternoon, streaming live from Batangas City. Good afternoon po. We also have from Cavite. We have a lot of commenters now. Hello, good afternoon, teachers. From Legazpi City Science High School. Okay, so we have a lot of teachers, teacher viewers who are with us today. Okay, ayan. Nagko-flood na po ang ating comment section dito. Okay, from Cebu City, Miss Mary Andalos Reyes. Good afternoon po. From Mandaue City, Rizal, Pasig, Iloilo, Olongapo. So there, we have a lot of viewers today. So we thank you so much for tuning in. So with that, I think we can now start. But before that, we are thankful for everyone who's watching right now. So without further ado, let me introduce our dear speaker. He has over 20 years of ICT experience. He started his career as a computer teacher in secondary schools in 2001 and later moved to tertiary level as an IT instructor. He also became the head of the formal education department in Valenzuela City Polytechnic College. He also conducted different ICT trainings in various private companies and government agencies such as Department of Foreign Affairs, Commission on Audit, Philippine Association of Water District, Informatics, STI, Inventive Media, and National Computer Center, just to name a few. He obtained his Master of Engineering degree, major in ICT Convergence, from Songsil University, South Korea in 2018, with a Best Thesis Award focused on information security policy. He also received the Best Project Award from the Multimedia University in Malaysia for Instructional Design and Development in 2014. He was a top 1 participant in the Java Training Batch 2018-04 conducted by the Department of Information and Communications Technology. He is also a proud alumnus of University of Caloocan City and earned his bachelor's degree in industrial education, major in home economics, and became a licensed professional teacher in 2001. Currently, he is the head of the Management Information Systems section of the Foreign Service Institute, Department of Foreign Affairs. His expertise include IT research and acquisition, information system planning, web, desktop and mobile programming, hardware and software configuration. He also works as a freelance programmer, IT consultant, and resource person for different private companies, universities, and government agencies. Last but not the least, he is the founder of the Habi Web Technologies. Educators and tech savvies, I present to you Mr. Bienvenido Basal. Sir?
Yes, Ms. Jali. Thank you very much for that wonderful introduction. Ayan. So, I will start na po. Okay, again, good afternoon sa lahat ng viewers po natin sa YouTube Live, sa mga followers ng Habi Web Technologies. Thank you very much again for joining us this afternoon for this training po. about creating interactive presentation using MS PowerPoint. Ayan. So, before I begin, kamusta po tayo and how's my audio and video po sa inyo pong end? Again, this video is a recorded video, so no problem in case na hindi po kayo makapanood ngayon. You can still watch this video later and make sure lang na matapos po natin yung 2 days. Okay? Yan. So, objective. What is our objectives this afternoon for this training? Okay? So, we will define what PowerPoint presentation is, understand the PowerPoint work area. We will add, modify, and delete slides. Add, modify, and delete different presentation elements like text, images, links, shapes, and videos. How to add, modify, and delete different slide transition and different object animations. And lastly, to create an interactive presentation. Okay? Now, heads up lang po, no, for this afternoon's training, I will be using Microsoft PowerPoint 2016. But if you're using an older version, okay lang po yan because most of the commands or the techniques that I will be demonstrating later are available naman sila sa mga lower version. If you're using a modern, a latest version ng MS Office, okay din naman po siya, walang problem doon. Okay? Ayan. Now, heads up lang po, no, bago po tayo start uli. Before you can get your digital certificate or e-certificate, meron po kayong tatlong kailangang ipas po dito sa aking training. First one is you should pass the quiz. You need to submit po yung outputs natin. And make sure na kayo po ay nakapag-evaluate po. Okay? Before you can receive your e-certificate. Lahat po yung tatlo na yan, required po na masubmit po ninyo. So this quiz, output, and evaluation will be open on July 23 hanggang July 30 lang po. So you have like 7 days para po ma-accomplish to. Okay? Yan. And also, reminder lang po to all participants po sa atin ngayon na nakikinig, be aware lang po, no, be mindful lang po sa mga lumalabas po ng mga links sa Habi Web Technologies page. Make sure to subscribe and follow lang po yung page po namin. In case na meron po kayong makitang mga links doon sa comment section, wag po tayong makiklik doon. Okay? For security reasons po. So, advice lang po ng Habi sa inyo yan na doon lang, make sure lang po na pupuntahan nyo lang po yung aming legit po na page. Okay? Will there be a discussion on the elements of good design for PowerPoint? I will try po na ma-discuss po yung mga ilang techniques dito. And I hope na yung akin po ma-demonstrate dito will be useful po sa lahat po sa atin. Now, later, actually this training po, just to give you an idea, ang atin pong discussion this afternoon is much slower compare po sa iba ko pong hinandle na training. Okay? Ang pacing po natin dito medyo mabagal po ng kaunti. For 2 days, we will create an interactive presentation po. Meron po tayong gagawin pinaka-project po mismo. Okay? Now, hindi po tayo magmamadali kasi meron po akong step-by-step procedure po doon on how to use po yung mga color combination, how to use po yung mga transparency, and paano po tayo makakapaglagay po ng mga different animation po. Okay, so this for day 1, we will focus, of course, sa introduction on what is MS PowerPoint. I will not dig deeper sa kanyang sa kanyang history, no, hindi na po pupunta ron. Okay, what I will focus later is yung how to effectively modify yung mga text po natin, how to modify yung ating mga images, and how to produce po yung output po natin. Okay? So, step by step po yan hanggang matapos natin yung 2 days, we will have a one whole project po. Okay? Now, yung ginawa ko pong project actually is designed for teachers po. Okay? So, in case na meron po ditong participants na nagwo-work sa mga office po at hindi po sila teachers, yung examples ko po na gagamitin mamaya, you can apply yung principle po nun sa inyo pong presentation. Huwag nyo lang po sigurong gagamitin yung design kasi po ito ay for parang more on elementary po kasi yung ginawa ko. Okay? Para lang po ma-cover ko po yung mga ilang techniques, ilang pong mga commands po sa PowerPoint, medyo ginawa ko pong medyo cartoonish po yung aking presentation later. But of course, for professional, sa mga business type or corporate type, you should use a more minimalist type of design. Pero syempre, yung approach po, you can use. Okay? Yan. So I'm using a very, very plain presentation today. And I believe some of the participants today are also my participants no sa aking last 5G Suite Day training. Yan. So again, welcome po sa pag-attend po ninyo. And thank you for supporting po yung Habi Web Technologies. Okay, so what is MS PowerPoint first? MS PowerPoint is a software package designed to create electronic presentations consisting of a series of separate pages or slides. Okay? Or MS PowerPoint is a presentation software from Microsoft. So we're very familiar po sa MS PowerPoint, no? Kasi bago pa lang tayo nagsimulang mag-G Suite, I believe you already using po yung MS PowerPoint. Okay? And what I observe po sa mga iba po na nagpa-PowerPoint, they use PowerPoint po as linear approach. Meaning, yung slide po nila is from slide 1, slide 2, slide 3, slide 4. And okay lang po yun. But actually, we can do more pa po sa PowerPoint. Okay? Yan. Now, bago po ako mag-proceed po sa actual discussion ko muna, okay? I believe meron po kasi ditong mga nag-follow po sa procedure ko po. Yung iba po kasi gumagamit ng dalawang device. One is yung kanilang desktop. Yung isa po yung mobile device para po pinapanood nila ako and they will follow. Meron po ako sa inyong ipapa-download po na resources na kailangan po natin. Now, I want you to visit our website po, yung Habi Web Technologies website. Okay, I will zoom in. You need to visit this page. Okay. After visiting habiwebtechnologies.com, punta lang po tayo sa ating webinars na link. Okay. Kinlik ko na po yung webinars. Huwag po kayong matakot mag-browse po sa Habi Web Technologies page kasi very straightforward lang naman po yan. And here, so we have the list of trainings po na na-conduct na po ng Habi. I want you to browse or to navigate dito po sa Creating Interactive Presentation using MS PowerPoint. And you will see here the link, HWT PPT 001. Okay? Kung magamit po ng MS Office 2007, walang problema po dyan, Ma'am Armina Corpus. Okay lang po yan. So I will click this link. Okay? And yun. Pag nag-appear po yung aking picture dito, wag po kayong matakot, no? Scroll down lang sa baba. Ayan. So ayan po yung ating objectives for this afternoon's training. And I want you to scroll all the way down. And you should see here, meron po tayong link dito na download PowerPoint assets. Resource limit is reached. Kasi nagsabay-sabay na po ata kayong mag-access. Anyway, kung hindi niyo po ma-download sa ngayon, sorry for this issue po, no? Kung nag-reach limits po, hayaan nyo na lang po muna. Siguro maybe later, you download na lang po. And just watch na muna po yung video. Okay po? Yan, don't worry, hindi naman po ito mahirap. Yan, kasi hindi po tayo magmamadali today. We have 2 days po to finish or finalize yung ating output. Okay? Yan. Excited na po ako. Kayo po ba? Excited na? Yan. Medyo kinakabahan po ako ngayon eh. Sorry po Ayan. So, kaklose ko na po itong window. Okay? Yan. So, heads up lang po. This will be our project for this afternoon. Charan! Ayan. So medyo elementary po yung dating. Yung po naka-experience po ng parang nag-reach, ano na po siya? Cannot access, resource limit is reached. Okay lang po, wag po kayong matakot dyan. Wag po kayong we will try to upload po sa iba pong storage device na lang po yung files. And bibigay po namin siguro yung link later po sa Habi Web Technologies page. Kung kayo po ay hindi pa po member ng Habi Web Tech Network, please mag-member po kayo because most of the updates sa lahat po ng participants, doon po namin yan nilalagay. Okay po? 6K lang kami, sir. Nga po. Ma'am Michelle, 6K. Opo, madai nga po. Yan. So thank you very much for joining. Yan. Okay? So I will play na po. Yan. Ito po yung ating project na gagawin for 2 days. Okay? Yan. So we have here yung ating page. Ito po yung ating intro. And meron po tayo dito mga, ipi-play ko po para masaya. Yan. Okay, so visible po ba sa inyo yung full screen? Yan. Kahit anong version po ng MS Office po, okay lang po tayo mga sir and ma'am. Don't worry. Yan. Yan. Don't worry po, ito po ay recorded po na video. Okay? Yan. Kamusta po? Kita po ba yung screen sa inyo ng aking presentation po, yung PowerPoint? Yan. Okay, I will wait po yung inyo pong reply kung okay po sa inyo yung screen, kung visible po sa inyo yung lumilipad na spaceship. Ayan. Actually, isa din po sa mga naging work ko before, way back 2008 hanggang 2015, is instructional designer po. Yan, gumagawa po ako ng ganyan. Before, meron po akong ibang software na ginagamit. Okay? Yan. So, this is purely PowerPoint. Meron lang po tayong ibang images na ginamit, of course. And some of the styles dito is manual ko pong ginawa, which I will demonstrate po later sa inyo para po masubukan nyo din. Ito ba yung sabi ko na medyo parang elementary yung design. Okay? Kasi parang pambata. Pero still, you can use din sa class nyo po ito. Depende po sa inyo pong hawak mo na subject. Okay? Ayan. So, we have here buttons here. Sa lower left, I have here view credits. Ayan. Actually, these are buttons. I have here the exit button. Okay. And I have here the continue button. View credits will only display yung mga resources or references kung saan po ako nag-download po ng mga images or mga text po na ginamit ko. Okay? Yan. So we have animations here and we have text po dito. Okay? And yung ating animation na spaceship. Okay? So if I will click ko itong continue, yan. Okay? So ito po yung next slide na lalabas. Gagawin nyo po sa akin yan. Huwag po kayong mag-alala. Yan. Kung sabihin nyo pong kung kayo po ay natutuwa po for this output po, gagawin nyo po yan. Okay? Huwag po kayong mag-alala. Ayan. So notice we have here po yung ating solar system. Yan. Okay? Yung mga na-late po, wag po kayong mag-alala. Nag-i-start pa lang po ako. Ayan. So, we have here yung solar system, description, and we have here yung mga ating pong images po or graphics po ng mga planets po natin. Okay? Ayan. So, we have here yung Mercury. Yan. If you notice, once I hover po sa kanya, may nag-a-appear po ng mga tooltips. Magkakabit po tayo niyan. Yan. Yan. So, for example, Mercury, planet Venus, Earth, yan, and Mars. Actually, hindi ko po natapos ito. Lahat ng planets. I only have 4. Okay? Yan. So, if I click, for example, itong si Mercury, or let's say si Earth, ayan, lalabas po yung kanyang slide where you can read information po about sa Earth natin. Okay? Yan. And notice we have here the menu so that you can move back and forth po doon sa ating pong main menu. Lumalabas po ito pong ating solar system. Ito po yung ating main menu. Okay? If I click, for example, itong si Mercury, ayan, so I have here po yung image ng Mercury. I have here yung description po ng Mercury. And sa lower part dito, still I have the menu button to go back sa ating menu. And I have here the watch video and the take quiz. Yan, kasi po, pwede po kayong gumawa po ng inyong interactive material where students can learn at their own pace. Okay? Tapos after po niyan, pwede kayong magkabit po ng link dito. Actually, Google form lang po yan. Na kapag pagtapos na po nilang basahin or aralin po yung content, they can click this take the quiz link and they can answer na po yung quiz po ninyo. Okay? Ito pong ating topic for this afternoon. Pwede nyo po siyang i-convert into a PowerPoint show na you can distribute na po sa inyong students na hindi po nila mamomodify po yung content. Okay? So if I will go back sa menu, ayan. Okay? So ito na po ulit tayo. If I will click po, for example, ito pong si exit button, yan, it will end po yung presentation. Yan. So yung iba po mga styles dito, manual ko pong ginawa, which I will demonstrate later kung paano nyo po siya gagawin. Okay po? Ayan. Kayo po ba excited na? Sino po yung hindi excited dito? Mag-comment nga po. Sana po wala. Sana lahat excited. Ayan. Now, yung pong files na akin pong in-upload sa website na kailangan nyong i-download, wag po kayong mag-panic kung hindi nyo makuha ngayon. Okay lang po yan. Ito lang po ang laman niya. I will show you first. Ayan po. Hindi ko na po sinama yung video po dyan. Kasi po, ano siya medyo malaking file. Siguro for the video, you can explore na lang po sa inyo. Yan. Kasi masyado pong marami yung file na yan. Pero ito po lahat yan. Yung assets po na ating gagamitin. Okay? Ayan. Buti naman excited kayo. Yan. Thank you very much kung kayo po ay natutuwa sa training po ng Habi Web Technologies. Yan. Okay? So we have here images po. And ito po mga pictures na to is different file formats po yan. Where later I will explain po yung kanila pong pagkakaiba. Yes, puro pictures po yan. We have a lot of photos po dito. And meron po tayo ritong content. Text file. Yan. So meron po tayong text file na you can copy and paste mamaya para po makakapaggawa kayo ng mga slide. Okay po? Ayan. Okay. So I will now go back sa aking presentation. I will continue na po. Yan. Okay. Once you open po, so for sure naman, karamihan sa inyo, you know how to open na po yung MS PowerPoint. Okay? Just to give you a brief, ano na po to, review lang po muna natin. Okay? Yan. Review lang muna po tayo. First one, kapag nag-open po tayo ng MS o PowerPoint, meron tayong title bar sa itaas. Okay? Then lumalabas yung file name po natin kapag tayo po ay nagsasave. Okay? Yan. Title bar. Okay? Sa baba po ng title bar, sa line po ng title bar natin, here sa upper left, we have here siyempre yung ating save. Yan. Ito po yung sa ating save, undo, and present. Okay? Ito pong part na to, ito pong mahaba na to, we have file here. File, home, insert, design, transition, animation, slideshow. Ang tawag po sa kanya, ribbon. Okay po? Ribbon po ang tawag sa kanya. Yan. So mahaba po yan. Iba-iba po ang laman ng ribbons natin na yan. Ribbon natin, depende po sa inyo pong sineselect dito na inyong menu. For example, design. So we have different options po for design. If you select transitions, we have also different options for transition. Okay? Sa left side natin dito, we have your slide navigation pane. Ayan. So diyan po lumalabas yung mga ginagawa po nating slide. So later po dumadami po yan and diyan po natin i-arrange po yung ating mga assets, images, text bago po natin gawa ng animation. So hindi pa po tayo mag-animate ngayong afternoon We will mag-animate po tayo sa second day. So we will focus lang on how to lay out, arrange everything sa inyo pong PowerPoint and I will show you kung paano po ako gumagawa ng parang plano ko po before I start working po sa isang presentation. Okay? Hindi, marami pong website na nag-discuss po on about po sa best practices on how to start creating your PowerPoint presentation. Ito po yung style ko po. Okay? I'm sharing my personal style ko. So, kung makita nyo po ito na effective, you can use po. Okay? Yan. Sa gitna po dito, we have the slide. Okay? Ito po yung pinaka-main slide where kung saan po kayo mag-i-start mag-work po ng atin pong mga text. Yan. Text and mga images, shapes. Diyan po tayo maglalagay. Okay? We have here scroll. Scroll, we have the horizontal scroll bar. And of course, we have here the vertical scroll bar. Yan. To scroll po, no? To navigate po yung inyo pong slide o yung page po natin. Okay? Now here, Sa right side, I forgot to write the title. We have here the right side o yung right pane po natin dito. Okay, these are additional options po to control po yung mga elements po natin sa slide. Ito po nasa right side natin. Okay? Maaaring wala po kayo niyan, pero sa ano po, mamaya later kapag nag-start po tayong gumawa, mag-a-appear na po dyan yung mga slide po natin. Okay? Ayan. And thank you very much po sa mga natutuwa. Okay, sige. I will proceed na po. Okay, so I will skip muna po itong types of images natin kasi later po ito po yung ating focus eh. Okay? Ayan. So I will now open my PowerPoint. Yan, so mag-new file po ako dito. Yan. So ito na po yung ating pinaka-main window po ng ating MS PowerPoint. Okay? Yan. So, bago po tayo mag-start mag-design, okay? I want to show you first ito pong image na ginawa ko. Yan. Kung na-download nyo po yung file, meron po kayo diyang file na kung tawagin po is wireframe. Wireframe.jpg. Ano po yan? I will show you. Pag gumagawa po ako ng wireframe po ito or parang, kung tawagin po sa iba, yung parang storyboard. Yan. Okay? Storyboard po siya. Ito po yung aking first slide. So dito pa lang, you need to visualize kung ano po yung gagawin nyo po sa presentation. Huwag po kayo agad pupunta sa PowerPoint at mag-i-start po kayong maglalagay po ng elements. Okay? Identify nyo muna po yung mga kailangan nyong ilagay. Ilan po yung text, ilan po yung buttons, ilan po yung links, ilan po yung photos. Parang ganun. Okay? You can list down po. Okay? Hindi po ito yung pinaka-detailed ko. Yan. Don't worry po sa grid. Mamaya po aalsin po natin yon. Okay po. Ayan. So here, I have here my first slide kunwari and I want na meron pong title and short description dito. And I have a continue button and exit button. So, very straightforward naman. Ang exit button is to terminate na po yung ating ano. Wait lang pa. And so, yung exit button lang po is used to terminate yung program po. Okay? Okay po. So, here, continue. Kapag nag-click po sa continue, kunwari, pupunta po siya sa next slide. Ito po siya. Yan. So, meron din pong title po nung slide na yon. For example, ito po sa case po natin, ito po yung title ng planets natin. Pwede muna po kayong manood lang kung wala pa yung file and later, pwede nyo po siyang gawin if you have time. Okay? Ang mahalaga po is masundan nyo po yung procedure. Don't worry po kasi mahaba naman po yung time natin to do the activity po yung ating pong project. Yan. So meron po tayong mga kunwari, ito yung mga planets ko na gusto kong ilagay na pag may naklik po ako sa mga planets ko na yan, siya po ay pupunta po sa third slide. Yan. Hindi po ito yung pinakamagandang flow or parang storyboard at least you have the idea po. Okay? Yan. So I have the title uli dito nung planet po na aking kinlik. May description and I can add 2 more buttons kunwari dito na link sa YouTube and link sa Google, this should be Google Forms, okay? Classroom po yung nailagay ko. Yan. And we still have here the menu. Kapag naklik nyo po yung mga menu buttons na yan, babalik lang po tayo dito. Yan. Okay? Yan. Tapos, ito pong ating part na to, yung view credits, pag napindot po natin yan, tayo po ay pupunta sa credits lang po. So, para lang po mabasa lang po yung mga pinagkuhanan po natin ng mga references, saan po tayo kumukuha ng mga images. Yan. Okay? So, yan lang po yung laman yan. So, I hope this will help you na makapag-plan po. Okay? Plan muna po kayo. Plan. Okay. So, going back na po dito. Going back na po sa ating presentation. Yan. First thing, once you start working na po with MS PowerPoint, you need to set muna po yung inyo pong mga guides or grids so that pwede po kayong makapag-align po ng maayos later. Now, I have here grid lines po. Ayan. If you want to remove or to display po yan, just simply access lang po itong si view. And we have here options po for grids, grid lines, rulers, and guides. Okay, so I will click, for example, ruler. It will display my ruler. I can click guides, and later, pwede po ako mag-add ng guides dito. Okay? Yan. Ito po, and guides ko. Ayan. Okay? So ito po yung option. It's up to you. If you want to enable this, sa case ko po, siguro yun na lang po munang grid lines ang kailangan ko po. Yan. Okay? Next. After nyo pong maiset ito, okay na yan. Now, here, also in your view menu, we have here po yung isang slide po natin, first slide. And actually, you can change po yung view po natin dyan by simply changing lang po yung kanyang presentation views. Ayan. So, pwede po kayong mag-click dyan. Ayan. Okay. Case po natin, just use lang muna po yung normal view. Ayan, normal. Okay. If you want to add slide, ano na po ito review lang po ito. Ayan, right-click lang po tayo dito and you can select new slide. Okay, just right-click dito, new slide, or go to insert new slide. Ayan, sa upper left. So same lang po yan. And if you add slide, we have different slide layouts po. Okay? Yan, we have different slide layouts. Meron tayong title and content, section header, comparison, to content. So, later may explore po natin yan. Okay? Yan. Now, ang demo ko po dito is paano ko po ginawa yung project kanina na step by step. So, again, if you're working po sa mga corporate na office, just follow lang po yung procedure dito. Pero syempre, ibahin nyo po yung kulay nyo na mas fit po sa inyo. To modify, I will start sa pagmamodify muna po ng background bago po ako magte-text. Okay? Background, just go to design. I will go to design. We have here options po. These are templates. Okay? Yan. These are all templates. Hindi po tayo gagamit ng template muna ngayon. But if you have time, you can explore po ito. All you have to do is select lang po yan. And mag-a-apply po siya ng template. Kasama na po yung background formatting. Sa case ko po, hindi po ako kukuha ng background. I will focus po dito sa right side dito, which is format background. I will click format background. And notice that it opens yung right panel ko and it shows format background. Ayan. Ito po yung mga colors kung saan ko po kayo ipapaliwanag po sa inyo. Ayan. In background po, in MS PowerPoint, you have two options. One is color and the other one is yung pictures po o yung mga texture. Okay? If you use color, meron kayong dalawang option uli sa color natin. Okay? First, meron tayong color. Meron kayong solid. Solid color po. And meron kayong gradient. Ito, gradient and solid. Ang gradient po is combination po ng two or more colors na pwede po ninyong gamitin for background. And we also have here texture fill and yung pattern fill. Mga pictures po yan na pwede nyo rin po magamit for background. I will use solid fill and let's check kung ano po itsura niya. I will select solid fill and here, meron po tayo ritong color, parang palette po niya and just select po ng kulay and you will see yung output po. Very straightforward po, di ba? Napakasimple lang. Yan. Okay, select lang po yung kulay and yan. Check nyo lang po yung output kung ano itsura. We have here transparency. Yan. Kung kaya nyo po itong gamitin, itong transparency natin ng mas mas effective, mas makakagawa po tayo ng maganda pong output. Okay. Now, dito po sa aking ginawa kanina, yan, papakita ko lang po. Ito po ay example ng 2 or more colors po. And ito po ay gradient. Yan, ito pong background na to. Para siyang dark blue-green papuntang light green sa gitna. Yan. So, I will use gradient fill. Ayan, gradient fill. Pag nag-enable po yan, meron kayo ditong presets. Ito yung gusto ko mga ma-explore po ninyo. Okay? Presets, if you select po, for example, ito, yan, meron po yung output. Okay? Meron po siyang parang radial effect sa taas. Gradient fill. And you can use linear. Pag linear po, para po siyang guhit. Yan. Ito po is para siyang diagonal, yung inyo pong gradient. Okay? Here, we have radial. Ito yung parang bola or parang circular yung effect. And we have here direction. And I want you to explore po yung mga part na yan. I will use this one, radial gradient from center. Yan, no? Okay, from center. Sa part po na to, we have here gradient stops. Naka-disable po itong angle. Pero pag nag-move po tayo sa linear, naka-enable po yan. So, we have options here na nag-enable and disable. Depende po sa kinukuha po ninyong gradient. So, I will use radial again. We have here gradient stops. So, in this case, meron po siyang 3 stop. Each stop, meron po siyang hinahandle na color. It handles one color per stop. Okay? So I will click this one. Yan. Ito po yung part na light. Radial center. Yan. I will select this and I will change this sa siguro ito na lang. Medyo lighter. Yan siguro. Okay. To remove po, if you want to remove one stop, click nyo lang po yan and just click lang po ito para mabawasan tayo ng isang stop. So we only have two colors na i-combine. Click ko lang po yan. Click ko to. Itong second, I will use a darker color po sa part na yan. Yan, no? Okay? Yan. Yan po yung output natin. So, if you click this one, light yung color niya. If you click po ito, dark yung color. So, kung sino po yung active na stop, ipili po kayo ng tamang kulay para sa kanya. You can also change the position. Yan. Position, pwede niyo po siyang i-drag manually or pwede po kayong mag-set po ng values dito. Yan. Kung medyo gusto niyo po ng specific. Okay. We also have here transparency. Yan po yung effect ng transparency natin. I will stay lang po sa 0. And brightness. So siguro, yan yung aking brightness. So yan po, that's one way to apply background using gradient. Okay. I will add one more slide. Right-click, new slide. I will use po yung second background po natin. This time, I will use image. Okay? Image. So if you want to use image as background, yan, you can use po itong picture or texture fill as background. Pero ang ginagawa ko po kasing practice dito is ini-insert ko po siya para ma-modify ko pa po yung image. And so, I will undo. And if I want to use image as background, you can use this. If you click this one, you can select your picture. Yan. Again, I click po itong file. I select picture, then file. I will browse ito kunwaring space. Yan. It's a PNG file. Insert. Yan po yung background ko. Picture na po siya. Yan. So, meron po tayong mga options dito. Transparency. Yan. mga offset po niya to move po yung inyong image left and right. Yan. Okay. We have picture corrections po dito, saturation, yan. You can play around na lang po sa mga ibang part dito. Sa case ko po, hindi po ako gumagamit ng picture as background. Ang ginagamit ko po is ini-insert ko po siya so that I will have more options po kaysa po dito. Close ko po ito, no? Mag-aando lang po ako. Move, insert slide. And I will insert picture. And I will select again itong aking space na picture and insert. And I will move po ito para ma-resize ko lang siya kunwari ng ganyan. Yan. Background po siya pero in-insert ko po. Okay? So yun. Pinapakita ko na I'm just showing you your options kung paano po kayo maglalagay po ng background. Okay? We have image here and we have sa first slide gradient. Next. So we're done sa ating pag-insert po ng background. I will now proceed sa paglalagay ng text. Okay. So to add text, every time na nag-create po kayo ng slide sa PowerPoint, meron po kayong layout po. So this is the layout. If you right-click and select layout, ito po yung mga options natin for the layout ng slide. So for my first slide, I'm using a title slide. And meron kayong mga options dito. Later, we will use po itong si content with caption. So to add text, just simply click lang tayo dito sa loob po ng ating text box and let's type solar system, which is ito po yung ating gagawin eh. Solar system. Okay, after typing solar system, highlight because we need to modify this text. And I want you to proceed to the Home tab, and let's focus now on formatting this text. Now, for basic text, what you can do is to change the font family or the font style. For example, I will use this one, Arial Black. Okay, very straightforward. Same with other MS application. You can change the size. Okay. In my case, I will use the font that I've used in my solar system project, which is the Berlin Sans. This is the font that I used. Okay, and I will increase the size. Okay. And you can change the color, of course, if you want it white, gray, it's up to you. Okay. Now, what I want you to observe here, formatting in this Home tab under the font section, these are the basic font settings or font formatting options. For color, for font size, I want you to focus here. While your text is selected, focus here in the Format tab. Okay, we have the Format tab. If you're now in the Format tab, you have now this section. I will explain this. The Shape Style section and the Word Art Styles section. Okay. Two options. If you use Shape Styles, you will apply the effect. You're applying the effect in the container. To the container of the solar system. Sorry. To the container of the solar system. For example, if I will click this one, because I'm using a white font, maybe this one, you see, that's the effect. You're actually modifying the container and not the text. Okay, I will undo. If you use You can modify, of course, the color of the container by modifying this one. Shape fill, change the fill color, or you can also change the outline. But if you highlight this text and you proceed here in the word art styles, we have here options for your text that you can apply. I will use this one. I am using the default or the basic word art styles available in my MS PowerPoint. If I want to modify the color of this solar system, I can also proceed here. Text field. Text field. And you can actually change the change the font color into a flat or plain blue, plain green, plain yellow. But we have here gradient options. Since I selected the yellow, dark and light yellow combination of gradient, I can select more gradients here, or I can change the shade. But I will select more gradients. And here in the right panel, I will modify or change the shade. I will use maybe orange and yellow. I will select, I select more colors. And I will select maybe orange, a lighter orange. Okay, so this one. Click OK. I will select this. I will remove this middle stop, and I will select the last one, and I will use bright yellow. And I can adjust the position. That's it. So I have now my solar system font. What else? What are the other effects that you can use for this text? If you go up here under the text outline, you can add text outline if you want. I will apply. I will use a 1 or 2 and 1/4 point. And I will select a different outline colored. Maybe I will use a dark orange. Not that one. A yellow. Okay. So again, what I did is I just highlighted the text and I explored this word art styles. I select first my style here. In this case, I use this one. Since this one is selected, it will automatically load the color combination here in your gradient. So you can explore this gradient option. You can select your own style of gradient. Also, you can modify the outline by changing the color and the size, and also the style if you want. And we have here text effects. Yan. Text effects, I will use shadow. This one, outer shadow. Pero yung nasa baba, papuntang ibaba. This one is papuntang right side, baba and right. I will use down shadow, this one. I will select offset bottom. And it adds shadow. Okay? Diba? It's very simple. I just use common text ng MS PowerPoint. I just use yung mga different color combination lang. Advantage po, of course, kung meron kayong idea sa mga color combination, kung ano yung mga contrast. So, best na i-review nyo po yung color wheel natin. Kasi nandun po yan, yung contrast color, yung mga monochrome, sino yung mga best na magka-partner. Yan. So, after this, so I'm done with this text. I can now add my subtitle. Again, what I'm doing now is just layouting all the pages. Wala po akong ginagawa ditong animation. Animation will be discussed sa second day para wag po tayo magmadali and makuha nyo po yung procedure ko po. Ang ginamit ko lang po ditong font style ay Berlin Sans. Berlin Sans FB Demi. Kung wala po kayo ng ganyang font, it's okay. You can use other fonts po na feel po ninyo. So, here, sa second container natin, second text box, for the click to add subtitle, I will not add subtitle. But what I will add, of course, yung aking intro content. Kasama po ito sa inyo pong text. Content po na file name, kung na-download nyo po yung file. So ito po, kukunin ko lang po ito. I will copy this. Copy. And I will paste po sa baba dyan. And of course, contrast po dapat. I will highlight and I will use basic font formatting lang. I will not use the format tab, only this home tab, and I will change to white and contrast para mabasa po siya. And I will choose a different font style. Kukunin ko po yung gusto kong font dito. Siguro ito na lang po. Light condense. This one, Banscript condense. Medyo marami po akong font, no? Kung kayo po ay limited yung font, okay lang. And since I have po itong grid na to, yung grids na nandyan, pwede ko po siyang gawing reference kung hanggang saan ko lang po ito ilalagay. So for example, dito hanggang dyan. So meron po akong parang isang column po na space. Okay? I will highlight the text and maybe adjust the size to 18. Yan, di ba? Very simple. Wala pa po tayong ini-import na picture. These are just plain text lang po and proper color combination. Makakagawa po kayo ng ganyang design. Okay? I will, if you want to preview po, punta lang po kayo sa slideshow. This one. Slideshow. And from beginning, pwede po kayo mag-click dito para lang po ma-preview natin or ma-play. Or you can also explore po sa lower right side dito. Ito rin po, slideshow. Yung pong subtitle, yung pong content dito, pwede po kayong mag-type manually, pwede po kayong mag-add. Yan. Wala pong problem po dyan. So if I will click slideshow, yes. Yan. So ayan po yung itsura po ng aking solar system na i-design. Yung pong text, Ma'am Jessel Bartolome, yung text po ay nandun po sa folder din. Kung wala po kayong text, you can use any text na lang po for practice. Don't worry. Yan. So I will escape na. Yan. So I will go back na po sa aking solar system. If you remember po kanina, kung papakita ko po yung aking pong wireframe, again, ito po yung ginagawa ko ngayon. Ito pong part na to. Nagawa ko na po yung solar system ko na title and short description. Ito pong button. Yan. Button po ito. Pag button, you need to explore po yung shapes. Papakita ko po sa inyo. So nakapag-insert na po tayo ng text sa first element natin. Nakapag-insert na kayo ng text. Nakapag-modify tayo ng style ng text. Again, ang text po natin, if you select format, meron po kayong options po sa right side dito. Text fill, gradient. Pag nag-more kayo, more gradient, lalabas po yan sa right side dito. Yung mga options po natin. Yan. Ito po yung ating mga shadow and yung mga glow. Yan. Pwede po kayo mag-explore po dito. Later po, gagamit po tayo yan. For the button, gagawa na po ako ng aking button. I will use shapes. Yan. Kailangan nyo rin pong i-explore to. Mukha lang po siyang ganyan. Mukha lang po siyang mga parang wireframe. Pero these shapes, very effective po yung mga yan. Especially kapag alam niyo po mag-design ng kaunti. Kasi po ako basic lang po yung alam ko pong gamitin. I will use this one. So we have rectangles. We have rectangles na rounded, rectangles na merong fillet, offset. Yan. I will use this one. Rounded rectangle. Yan. This video po is recorded. You can follow po later kapag meron pa po kayong time. Yan. I will draw rectangle. Siguro mga ganyang kalaki. Yan. Pwede pong smaller. Just adjust lang po ito. Yan. You can adjust po yung size nito by simply dragging lang po yung mga handles niya. Yan. Or rotating po. You can rotate the shape if you want. Now, we have here ito pong yellow. Hindi po lahat ng shapes meron po nito. We have shapes po na walang ganito. Ito pong yellow. Ito yung pang modify. If you click, hold, and drag, notice na na-convert po natin yung mga shapes natin na ma-modify. Yan. O, di ba? Pwede niyo po siyang tansyahin. You can estimate kung ano yung gusto yung curve. I will add one more shape. Siguro, I will try kunwari itong si pi. Kung meron po itong ibang effect. Si pi, meron po siyang resizing handles and meron din siya nitong mga yellow na to modify naman po yung angle ng pi. Yan. So, explore nyo lang po yan. So, buburahin ko po ito, no? Yan. Ito po kailangan ko eh. So, ito po ay flat. Flat po ito na kulay. Plain blue. So, while this shape is selected, I will move upward po dito. And again, I want you to focus sa format. And nandito po tayo sa shapes naman. We will explore shapes. Earlier, we explored po itong word art styles. This time, shapes naman. Okay po? Kamusta pa po tayo dyan mga nanonood po sa YouTube Live? How are you guys? Naka-follow po ba? Masyado po bang mabilis? Yan, okay naman po ba tayo? Huwag po mahiya magtanong. So, while my shape is selected, I will go now here sa fill. Shape fill, sorry. I will explore itong si gradient. Again, pupunta po ako sa more gradients. I-click ko po yan para mag-appear po itong right side natin dito. And I will use gradient fill. Yan, gradient fill. Laging nyo pong gagamitin yan. Thank you very much kung okay po ay sa inyo pong alright. Yan, okay lang po. Gradient fill, I will use linear. Yan, gusto ko yung straight, yung guhit lang yung aking effect. Ayun po ang effect nyo, ayun na po siya. Tapos po dito, I will use, ang angle ko po is yung straight, this one, linear down. Ayoko po na naka-angle. You can use this one, linear diagonal or linear down. It's up to you. Yan, kayo pong bahala. Sa case ko po, I'm just following yung output ko po kanina. So linear down, ayan no. Meron na po tayong shade no, ng dark and light. Diba? And I will change my first color. I will select here yung you can use custom. Ito pong parang picker natin dito or standard. I will use yung medyo bright green. Parang neon sa mata. Neon green yan. This one. Yan. Kasi malamig sa mata yan eh. I will select OK. I will select the second color stop and I will select a darker image. Darker color, sorry. Darker green. This one. Yan. Darker. Okay. And let's check ang output. Wow. O, di ba? Ang cute. Ang cute ng ating ginawang button. If you're using MS PowerPoint 2007, pwede po. Yan. Wala po akong ini-explore po dito na lahat po ng mga tools pwede po yan. You can use all yung mga sinasabi ko po dito. I want to add outline. Gusto ko maglagay ng outline. So I will move down here sa outline. Solid line kukunin ko. And I want to use yung dark green lang. Pwede ito. Yan, dark green. Siguro ang width niya I will try 2 point po. Yan, 2 point. Ayan, meron na po nag-appear na parang guhit po dito. Yan, yun na po yung 2 point. Select ko po siya. Again, it's selected. And while I'm in my shape, I will proceed dito po kay effects. This effects, ito rin po yan na pareho lang po ito. Shape effects and ito, pareho lang po yung axis na yan. I will click po itong effects. Yes, effects. Click ko po itong shadow. Yan. And I will select this one. Offset bottom uli. I want to add shadow. Let's check. And we have now the shadow effect here. Shadow effect. And gusto ko siyang ilayo ng kaunti. I want to add distance sa kanya. Siguro mga 5 points o 6. Ayun, no? Medyo nag-increase na po yung shadow. Nag-move na po siya down. Di ba? Bumaba na po siya. Yan. I will scroll. Nag-zoom out na po ako for you to see the output. Yan. Di ba? Okay, next. And medyo nawala po ako sa air. Ayan. And ano pa yung ating idadagdag dito? Dapat meron siyang text na continue. Di ba? Dapat may text na continue. Pero bago po ako mag-add ng continue text dito, I will add one more shape para makapag-ano pa tayo, practice pa. Insert. Uli. Yan. Insert shapes. Still, I will use this rectangle or rounded rectangle. Yan. I will draw po dito. Ito lang po. Siguro kanya kalaki lang. And again, I will apply po yung pinaka-curve. Yun. Siguro kasing haba na lang po. I will use the same. I will apply same size or maybe shorter. Okay. So this one is wider compared to this one. Okay. And again, I will go back here sa right side. I don't want to apply line. Ayoko ng line. I remove the line. So there's no line here. But I will focus here in the fill gradient. Again, gradient, I will use same white color. White here. So yun po yung top portion niya, white. And itong second color ko dito, second stop, I will apply same, white. Okay, so same siya na, white. So it's like it looks like a flat color po. Now, what I want you to observe is this one. I will select the first color. Ito yung top, no? Top color po ito, top gradient. This one, the top area, top section, ha? And I will select po itong, not that one, this one, transparency. I will increase the transparency sa 100%. And look, yan po ang effect niya ngayon. Okay? I think dapat baliktad po dapat. Not this one, but the second color. Ito. Yung second color po dapat ang naka-transparency. 100% transparent. Okay? And I can also adjust the position. This one. I can drag po ito. Ayun po, naputol po siya. Ito po ang top color. I can add little transparency, maybe 40%. And kapag dinrag ko po sa itaas yan, wow, meron po tayong parang effect po ng radial o yung parang glossy effect. Yan. Okay, nakuha po ba natin yon? Kung medyo, if you use too much transparency, let's adjust pabalik po, maybe 10% lang, okay? Ayan. O, di ba? Sir, gagawa po ba kayo sa sarili pong naming ganyang project? Gusto niyo po ba? Pwede ko pong ipagawa sa inyo as output. Yan po. Ma'am Marjorie Loreto. Yan. So okay na po, no? I have now my glossy look po ng aking button. Hey. Now, okay na po yung aking button. I will now add text. By the way, if you have two shapes na overlapping, you can actually rearrange them by simply clicking po, for example, itong first shape. Right-click and you have here bring to front. Yan, nasa likod na po siya. Right-click po ito, send to back or bring to front. Yan, pwede po yan. Para ma-rearrange niya po siya. Wag muna po kayo mag-worry sa output. Manood muna po tayo. Ayan. Okay. I will now proceed na sa text. Mag-a-add na ako ng continue. Continue. Yun. Asa na yun? At I will use insert po. Insert. And I will use text box. Yan. Madali lang po, di ba? Yan. Ang kailangan lang po dyan, practice. Siyempre. So I will click text po. Text box. And magdodraw po ako ng text dito. Although pwede po kayo mag-type ng text no, direct sa shape. You can type directly inside the shape. But preferred ko po ito para I have the control. So I will type here, continue. I type continue text. I will make it bold. Yan. Again, pag may text po kayo, you have option here for text formatting or still you can use this home tab and you can explore po ito. Zoom out muna po ako, no? Yan. Sa center ko po yung text ko, center yung text. I will change po sa ibang font po. Sige, Arial Black. I will use white font and I will drag po ito sa taas dito. And I will increase lang yung font size. I use 36 sa case ko po. Yan, 36. So while my text is highlighted or selected po siya, I will select po itong si Shape Effects. Format. Format. Text Effects. Shadow. Mag-a-add po ako ng shadow. Yan. So kinuha ko pong shadow dito is this one. Shadow Offset Bottom. So I have here light shadow effect sa baba. Yan. So I will select lahat po ito, select, and maybe I can resize this one. Oops, yung font hindi sumama, I will adjust yung font din. Ginawa ko na po siyang mas smaller lang po ng kaunti para hindi po siya matalo yung kanyang solar system title. Okay, this one. Yan. So I will test. Play. Slideshow. Charan! Kamusta po yung ating design? How's our glossy button and the text? Yan. Kamusta po yung effect? Yes, Ma'am Rena Games, you can actually insert the text inside the shape po. Pero mas gusto ko po na kinakabit so that I can move yung text po left and right, up and down ng mas precise. May mga schools po ako before na ginawan po ng mga interactive material. Yung kanilang books po kino-convert namin sa ganyan dati. Yan. Yan. Thank you at kayo po natutuwa sa ginagawa po natin. Sana all magaling mag-design. Practice. Practice lang po. Mag-check po kayo sa internet po ng mga iba't ibang gradient effects and try nyo po siyang kopyahin sa PowerPoint. Yun, magagawa niyo po siya. Yan. O, diba? Okay. So, next is, kailangan ko pong maglagay ng exit button dito. Let's go back sa ating plan. Exit button. Ayun. Yan. Para mas madali po sa exit button, pwede ko po itong kopyahin. Lahat sila. Yan. I will copy, right-click, and paste. Paste. Yan. Okay. Ayaw umandar yung paste ko. So, dito po, mag-move lang po ako dito. Yan. Siyempre, yung aking button mamaya, i-adjust ko po yan. Okay lang po, kahit hindi nyo po kuwang-kuwa yung akin, practice lang po ng practice yan. Basta mag-check po kayo sa internet about different gradient effect. Hindi po kailangan ng Office 365. Any version po ng PowerPoint, magagawa nyo po ito. Abangan nyo rin po yung Photoshop na lalabas po by next week po ata yon. I will select po muna ito. Temporary, ihiwalay ko muna po yung mga buttons na yan. Yan. Because I want to focus muna po dito. And I will click po ito and I will modify yung gradient. I will change the gradient color. This one is light red and this one is dark red. And, siguro darker pa. Darker red pa. Or maybe this one lighter. More colors. I will use a lighter one. Yan. Ito po yung output ko. Lighter color. Okay. Let's check. Yeah. Mhm. I will change the dark one sa mas darker pa. Darker red. Baba ko lang po ito. Yan. So darker, parang almost maroon na po yung color natin. Okay lang yan. Okay. Then my outline, I want it solid pa rin, pero parang maroon. Yan. And I will adjust the size. Smaller. Ganyan po siya. So, I'm using only 3 columns po ng aking grid. 3 columns. Then I will rename po ito ng exit. And of course, dapat pati yung size ng font natin, dapat liliitan yan. You need to adjust the font size. I will use maybe 18. I use 18 for the font size. Let's check. Okay, I think 18 is good. Yon. And I will add po itong aking glossy effect. Yan. All right. Okay, I'm adjusting lang po yung shape. Wag po kayong mag-worry o wag po kayong malungkot if your output is not same sa akin. It's okay. Nag-start din po ako sa ganyan. Nag-practice din po ako. I started working po sa graphics din po since 2002. So, it takes time. Wag po kayong malungkot. Just look for a yung parang guide po ninyo. And kuha lang po kayo ng output sa internet na parang magiging guide ninyo. And after that, practice lang po. Yan. Mahilig po kasi ako mag-research. I love to research and I love to explore po sa mga bagong application. Yun po ang kailangan nyo pong gawin. Make sure to allot po ng time like 2 hours per day practice. And makukuha nyo po yan. Don't worry. Huwag po kayong malungkot. Yan. Save ko muna po. Salamat sa advice. Save first. Okay? Save as ko muna po siya. Doon na lang po sa ating folder na PowerPoint. Solar System Demo. Yan. I just use Solar System Demo. Save. Done. Okay. Thank you very much for advising na mag-save. Munti ko na pong makalimutan. Ayan. It's 3:30 now. I will give you 5-minute break muna po para yung gusto pong mag-stretching ng kaunti and yung gusto muna pong mag-CR. Yan. Break muna po. And we will continue po yung next and yung mga succeeding slides po. Okay? So yung ating break will start na po now. Okay po. Again, we're done na po sa ating 5-minute break. How are you guys? Nakaka-follow po ba? How's the discussion? Yun. Sige pa, babagalan ko po yung discussion pa. Babagalan ko pa po. Okay, so I will now continue. I will check first my microphone and camera. It's good. Okay. So let's analyze again our output. So we're done for the first slide. Okay na po ito. We still have one more here. I forgot to add here yung atin pong view credits. Okay, wait. So we need to add yung ating view credits po na text. So pupunta po ako dito sa baba. I will use this one. Again, text box. And I will draw here sa lower right portion po niya. View credits. Okay. We will type view credits and font I will use Berlin Sans. And I will change again the format of the word art style. I will use maybe siguro blue, this one. Okay. Yan. Okay. Credits. Maybe font 20. Okay. And ako po ba yun? So next. So we're done. By the way, you can move all of these elements po sa taas. I will select lahat sila and drag them up. Okay. So we're done we're done sa first page. We will now proceed to second page. Second page, very easy, don't worry. Second page, simple lang po ito. Okay? If we will check my output, my project here, we have here now the planets. We have here yung sun, solar system title and the definition. And we have here yung line of plan. And we have here the exit button and yung kanyang meteors or asteroids po. Meteors and asteroids. Yan. Now, first po, I'm using here a pink shade image. Yan. Pink shade po na image. Now, if your image is selected, just go again to your Format tab and you can explore. Do not use remove background. We will use this later. This one, color, the saturation. You can change the saturation of the image. Or duotone. You can combine like two colors, duotone. I will use this one. Blue accent. And that's the output. If I will remove the grid, view, grid lines, this is the effect. Okay? I'm using a darker background because my planet images or images are light colors po. Yan. So I will now insert insert pictures. Okay. Before I insert po ng pictures natin, I want to explain the different images po. We have here the JPEG, very common. Joint Photographic Expert Group. This format of image is very common in your camera. Okay? It supports millions of colors. Second form of image is the GIF or the graphics interchange format, which are best for logo. 256 colors po siya, flat. And if you have school logo, office logo, much better to convert that, or ang format niya is GIF, unless meron po siya mga gradient effect. Okay. We have here the PNG, Portable Network Graphics, almost similar with JPEG, except that this one supports transparency. You have a transparent background. Kung yung inyo pong image is, for example, planet Earth, rounded yung Earth, so square po siya, yung mga portion po na may space doon, that will be transparent. Of course, you need to use photo editing application for you to be able to change a JPEG into a PNG format. Okay? That will be discussed sa Photoshop sa next week. Yan. Anyway, yun lang naman po. I will now proceed here. I will now insert pictures. Yan. So I'm browsing na sa aking folder. I will be using this one. Lahat po ng parang cartoon type. Yan. Mercury. You can insert one by one. One photo like this one. Insert one photo. And arrange them. Resize. Or if you want to change all of them at once, just select again, insert, image or pictures. I will select Earth. I will press Control key. Control, yan, Control. And I'm selecting, yung pong may name na planet, do not select those images with the name planet. Neptune, Moon, Mercury. I don't need, yeah, you can add Moon if you want. Pluto, Saturn, scroll down, Venus and Uranus. Insert. So we have a lot. Okay, wait. We have a lot of shape images here. I will now resize them. Okay. And all you have to do is rearrange them. Wait. So this one is hindi siya kabisado eh. I will check the arrangement of the planets. Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars. So this one is Mercury. This one. Mercury. Ito ba yung Venus natin? So just resize them, arrange them na kung ano po yung feel po ninyo. Yeah, so overlapping po yung ibang shapes natin dyan or ibang planets natin. So just arrange them. Jupiter, Saturn. Ito. Jupiter, Saturn. This one is Uranus. Medyo smaller dapat siya. And you can rotate. You can adjust all the images. Just align them one by one. Ito yung Pluto. This one is Pluto. Ang layo ni Pluto. This one is Neptune. Yan. Ang layo. Okay. And we have here Moon. I can resize yung Moon and I can add that sa tabi ng Earth. Yep. Or dito. Okay. So I'm just arranging the images. Paano yung feel ko na okay sa akin. Yan. Medyo parang curve. Para makapag-free ako ng counting space, ginawa ko siyang curve alignment. Yan, nakapa-curve kunwari. Okay. So if you think it's done, okay na po yung ating setup. Yes. So last part, we need to add the sun. Again, we don't have animation yet. I will insert shape oval, this one. I will create my sun. So, and I will change the shape fill into bright yellow and no outline. So this one. Yep. And while your shape is selected, I will proceed here in the Format tab. And we have here the shape effects. I will use glow. This one, glow. I can select this one. Or I can select glow options. So I can control the glow. I will use glow bright yellow color and glow size 8, maybe 38 points. All right. So you can play around po dito sa ating controls, no? And check the effect. Yan. So I will check. I will slideshow po. Slideshow. Yan. So that's the output. Hindi na po tapos. We still have to add text. Yan. Para po yung ating second day, ang gagawin na lang po natin is purely animation. Yan. Imagine, shape lang po yung ginamit nyo. You only use shape, then you add glow, and you have now the sun effect. What's the best image to use? For Maria Barnedo, ma'am, it depends po. If you need a transparent background like this one, ito po mga image natin, I'm using PNG. Because if I will insert, for example, a JPEG format like this one, this JPEG, ito po yung problem natin. We have here this black background. This is JPEG. So for this one, na magkaroon kayo ng parang transparent background, I am using PNG images. Okay? Next, I will now add here, if I will go back sa ating plan, I need here title and description again. Solar system and yung description ng solar system natin. So para mas mabilis po sa part na yan, I can go here sa first page natin. I will copy. I will highlight po ito. The title and the description here. I will copy. Again, I highlighted yung dalawa na yan. Make sure only the text are selected, not the buttons. Right-click and hit copy. I will proceed to my second slide, and I will right-click and hit paste or Control V. I will rearrange them. I will adjust the font size, maybe a smaller one, this one, and also adjust the container. And actually, I have a different description for this solar system, which I also included in your text file. This one. I will copy this and remove here and paste. Control V. Just increase the container para mag-increase yung font. All right. Yan. Simple-simple lang po yung ginagawa nyo ngayon. Kailangan pag kayo na po gumawa niyan, especially yung mga text combination dapat proper po. So follow po yung inyong principle ng colors po natin. Huwag niyo kakalimutan yan. Okay. Yan. So naka-arrange na po siya. And next, I need to add here name po ng mga planets. Huwag niyo kakalimutan yan. You can add the names here sa lower or sa top. It's up to you kung saan niyo po preferred. Yung iba po, the overlapping sa image, it's okay. Kung ano po yung preferred po ninyo. But here, I will use, again, text box. Text box. And I will, text box, insert. And I will draw rectangle. I will type here, all caps na lang muna, Mercury. Yan. Oops, sorry. I will highlight and make it centered and maybe a smaller font, and I want it white. You can use any color as long as contrast po sa background. It's okay, no? So instead of white, I will use this one, like yellow. Bold. And I will move it here, Mercury. Zoom out. I will check. Okay, I think it's good. Maybe a smaller font. Maybe 12. Okay. So it's a matter of aligning. So if you align, you see, PowerPoint, it shows the guides. So this one is centered. Center alignment. So I can copy now, copy, paste, Control C, Control V. Again, I only copied this container. And all I have to do is add the names. This one is Venus. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yung ating mga science teacher po dyan. Yan. Earth. Okay. Earth. This one is Mars. Ano po ba? Ano po next ang Mars natin? Nalimutan ko po. Uranus po ata yon. I will check sa ating Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus. So this one is Jupiter. Jupiter, Saturn. Paste again. Oops. This one is Uranus. And this one is Neptune. And I will move Pluto here sa bandang kanan. Okay. And last is, I will add here Pluto. Kamusta po ako dyan? How's my video po? How's my audio and video? Ayan. Please comment po kung kayo po ay kung okay pa po yung aking live. Okay. Thank you sa inyo pong info. Ayan. So I will remove Pluto. Ayan. Sorry po kung hindi na po ako updated sa planets, no? Kasi po matagal na po ako nag-aral ng planets. Huwag po kayo magagalit sa akin. Ayan. Basta ang idea po, ang importante po dito is you understand po yung ginagawa ko na setup. Okay? So, thank you very much for updating. Hindi na po ako nakapag-research about Pluto. I thought naputol yung aking live. No? So again, thank you. Yan. Okay. It's nice. So you can add text here para sa moon if you have a description for the moon. Kasi yung ginawa ko po is only for the planets. Okay? And so it's all good here. Naka-align na po yung ating mga planets. Again, in our plan here, we have an exit button. We need to get this exit button. And again, I can just simply copy this. Copy. Oops, sorry. Copy, and I will paste po sa baba dyan. Now, in PowerPoint, for example, if the location of your exit button is in the lower right, after you highlight this, after you select and you copy, automatic, if you paste it, it will place it in the same location. Okay. Yan. So okay pa po ba tayo? Nakakapag-enjoy pa po ba? Yan, nakakapag-enjoy pa po ba tayo? Sige po. Kung nag-enjoy, thank you very much po. Yan. So we're done. We're done na po sa ating second to our sa ating second slide. We're done. So we will now move sa ating third slide. Yan. So paisa-isa lang po tayo niyan, paisa-isa. And tomorrow, sa second po, sa um, second day, we will focus na po sa animation, inserting ng mga videos, mga links, yan. Okay, ano ko lang po yung name. Yan, okay. So sa second day po, mag-animate yung ating araw, yung sun natin, the planets. I will add another slide now for our third. Okay, let's review first. For the third slide, what we want is a title, short description here, and yung large size ng planet natin, large planet size. We have here the watch video and quiz button, the menu, and the exit. So we have now two buttons here, the menu button and the exit button. Yan. So I will go back here and focus sa left side natin. Right-click, insert new slide. Nice. Okay. And we will use the same background. Kung ano po yung background nitong 2-second natin, we will use the same. But we will change po yung effect. Yung effect po nung ito pong color po niya. This one is like blue. So if I will select here, again, I will insert picture. And I will select again this one, the space. But, okay, space, select. And I will resize. And, okay. After inserting this same image, notice na wala po yung container ng text. I will right-click po. Right-click and send to back. And so we need this one. Click to add title. So again, sa aking image, I right-click and click send to back. Yan. Wag po kayo mag-away po sa Pluto. Yan po, send to back. Yan. So, let's say we want to create a page for Mercury, a detailed page for Mercury muna. Kasi 4 lang po yung sample ko dyan. I need to select this image first and go to the format section, format tab. And I will select color. And I will select maybe this one, parang orange accent. Kung okay siya. If not, let's select a different one. Ito, let's say green na lang. Okay, green. Green, I'm using brown earlier. Okay, this one. Parang green na lang. And I will change the layout because I'm using here one title. I will right-click here and I will adjust the layout because I want to use this one. Content with caption. Aha. So it nagre-reset po siya. So if that's the case, we will just draw manually. Yan. I need a title first here. I will go back sa aking second slide and I will copy first itong solar system. Copy. And I will paste it here. Copy-paste lang po. And just resize the yan. Hindi ko na po ginamit yung layout kasi po na ano po siya, sorry, na rearrange po yung effect. Yan, so I will use the manual text box. Okay. I will add one more. By the way, you can enable here the grid view or grid lines so that we can see kung saan po tayo mag-a-align. I want to align this one dito sa part na to. Okay. Yan. And I will add another text box siguro sa part dito. And I will copy now the description of Mercury. Yan. I will copy all the text, copy, and paste it here. Okay. Now, it's black. Of course, you need to adjust this, make it contrast. Let's use white. And use a different font. I'm using this one, Banscript Condense, and space. I will remove the grid lines. Okay, I will remove the grid lines. Nice. Pwede bang gamitin sa ibang version ng PowerPoint? Yes, pwede po. Now, observe here. I will select the container. Select the container. And I will proceed here to the format. I will select shape fill. I will add white. White color. Now, the problem is the text is not visible now. But I don't want to use plain white as my background for the text because it's too loud. I want my students to focus on the text and the image later. So what you can do here is after applying white, you can adjust the transparency here. Set the transparency maybe 90%. Okay, that's the output. We have here a nice container, light color, not too loud, not too bright, and we have the text inside. Yan. Also, if you're inside this text box, this container, you have here option. Next option that you can use is this one, the size and the properties. If you click this size and properties, you can set this size. You can set the size of your box. But what I want to use here is the text box option where you can see the left and right top bottom margin. If I will increase the size here, notice that I have my, what's this? This is left margin. This is left margin. I will increase the size, 0.8. You see? We have now a nice padding between the text and the container. I will add more for the right, all 0.8. But of course, it's up to you. And 0.8. Okay. And I will zoom out. And now, we have now a nice container with a text inside and hindi siya mukhang tight tignan. Okay? Hindi siya tight tignan sa mata because of the spacing. You can adjust the font if you want. I'm using 18, so maybe I will use 16 because I need more space for the button sa baba dito later. Okay, I'm using 16 now. Yan. Some designers, they add a border dito. It's okay if you want to add border. Pwede naman po. You can explore. And next is, I will now add my Mercury image. Insert picture. I will look for the Mercury, planet Mercury. This one. Planet Mercury. I will select and hit insert. Aha. We have problem now because this image is a JPEG. Yan ang ating problem. We have a JPEG image. So what you can do here is while your image is selected, I can proceed here to the remove background option. Click that. And you will see here this like purple color. It's a mask. All portion of the image which is not highlighted with this purple color will be visible. So I want this part to be visible so I can scroll this down, move this down. This is part of the image. Going up, okay? So I want this portion to be visible. I will scroll this up, move up, okay? Yan. So only the shape is visible. If I will click outside, all right, we have now the Mercury image without the background. Di ba? So practice po, practice. Thank you sa nagsabi po. Hindi po papapalitan yung solar, Beboyski. Thank you, sir. This should be Mercury. Actually, sinadya ko po yun. I'm just observing ko kayo po ay nag-observe. Joke po. Joke lang yun. Again, I will enable the view grid lines because I want to measure yung position ng aking Mercury. And I will move this. So I'm using like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 columns po ng aking container, ng aking grid. Because I want my planets later to use the same number of columns. I'm using 6. And so while my image is selected, what else? What other options you can use here? Again, I will go to the format. We're just exploring here format only. Some others are requesting to do it again. Okay, I will demonstrate again. I will insert picture and insert planet Mercury. So we have now the background here. And while the image is selected, in the Format tab, here, we have the Remove Background option sa part na to. Remove Background. I will select Remove Background while my image is selected. And notice that we have here the purple color. Adjust the this resizing handles. Adjust this to reveal some parts of this Mercury planet. Yan. Okay? So once done, pag okay na po sa inyo yung ganyan, visible na yung ating shape ng ating Mercury, click outside. O, di ba? Meron na kayong instant removal ng background. And again, resize your planet. Again, I'm using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want to use 6 columns lang. 6 columns sa 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yan, para mas ano siyang tignan. Maayos. Save. Don't forget to save. Ma'am Christine Liscano, I'm using 2016. Now, in case na meron kayong, in case that your PowerPoint is, let's say, lower version, and you don't have that feature, remove background, in case, we need to use MS Paint to remove the background po, and convert that into JPEG, into PNG, sorry. Okay, so while this image is selected, again, what other options you can explore under format natin for the image? We have here artistic effect. You don't need to use this because this one's for like art effect. But what I want you to focus is here. Where's that? Picture effects, this one. Picture effects. And I want you to explore reflection. Yan. I want you to use this one. Actually, you can choose this or this. It's up to you. This one is close. The shape and the reflection. This one it has a gap. I will select this one and check the effect. Okay. Nice. Yan. Nice. I will try other effects. Wait. Format again. I will try picture effects, reflection. Maybe this one. Not reflection. Yes, reflection. This one. tight reflection. Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. I think this one is better. Yan. Okay. Kamusta po tayo? Kamusta po tayo mga sir and madam sa atin pong ginagawa? Yeah. You see, we're not actually using any fancy effects yet. These are just basic color, basic outline, basic picture. And all you have to do is, observe lang po yung setup, observe the color, contrast. Yan. Oh, nice. So now, in this slide, actually we have how many planets? 8 or 9? You need to copy and paste this. You need to duplicate this 9 times. But we will do that tomorrow, not now, not today. Because to save time for the animation, uh, we will apply animation first tomorrow and we will duplicate this. So for now, okay na po ito. But still, we need to add other buttons here like the exit and the menu button. So let's go back here sa ating page 1 and you can copy this exit button again. Copy, exit. I copy and paste here. I need two copies of this. Paste again, but this time the second button will be a different color. I will use blue one for back for the menu. So I will zoom in here. I will remove first the text and this gradient color shade. And I will select this button and select this gradient stops. I will use this one, lighter blue, and this one, dark blue. Okay, I will check. Okay. And for the outline, I will use dark blue. This one is too light. Maybe this one. Okay. And I will return this gloss effect. And I will change this to menu. And move it down. Yan. Yes, 16 po ang ating second day. Yeah, it's Thursday. Yeah, tama po. And I will add more size sa Mercury. Yan, para kasi title na po ito eh. So I will test. Not yet, because we still have two more buttons here, which is the watch video and quiz. Take the quiz. So I will insert again. These are just basic shapes. We're just exploring shapes. This one. Or if you don't want to use this one, PowerPoint also offers this action buttons if you want. We have here action button for video, but we don't have an action button for, let's say, quiz. Maybe this one. We can use this one for quiz so that you have other option. I will click this one, action button movie, and just draw. Just draw like that. If this action settings appear temporary, just click cancel. We will modify this tomorrow. And just prepare the slide. So this button is for the video. I will add one more. Insert shapes. I will go down here and select this question mark. This will be for the quiz. Okay? And I will draw. And again, action settings, just press cancel. We will modify this tomorrow. Don't worry. And make sure to arrange them same size. Same size, same width. Okay. I will zoom out. And you can also modify the color of your button by simply selecting the button. And here, we have the fill. So we can use, let's say, bright green if you want. I don't want to use line, no line. And this one, for the quiz, I will use, for example, maybe darker green. So I have here like light and dark. Yeah, it's okay. And no outline. Again, no outline, no line. Yeah. So make sure to save your file. Yes, this is recorded. And yung pong, yeah, action buttons is for hyperlinking purposes po. Yes, we will use that tomorrow. Sorry, not tomorrow. Sorry, my mistake. Not tomorrow. On Thursday. Sorry. Excited lang po. Excited. 17. 14. 16. July 16. Hindi po tomorrow, Sa Thursday po. Thursday, 16. So I will now test this. I will press slideshow. Yan. And let's check now the output. So we have here the nice Mercury title here, the description of this Mercury. We have here the menu button and the exit button and the button for video and quiz. Escape. Yan. Okay, next. A question, do we need to follow 7x7 rule? Yes, you can use po yung rule na yon. Pero actually, not all rule, even po sa photography, nafa-follow po yun eh. It depends din po sa inyo. Yan. So we're done po sa part na to. Let's check our guide. Yan. This one, I think I made a mistake of copying and pasting it here because I think this one's the same. Yeah, because these are the planets for this one. So we will now proceed here sa part na to, down for the credits. Credits. Just ignore this one. I think this one is the same. I made a mistake here. So I will copy. I will create another slide, new slide. And for the credits, we will use a different image, different background, insert, picture. This one, the galaxy image. Insert. And you can resize this. Okay. Yep. And I will add, again, text box. Insert text. This one is simple text only because this is only for credits. Okay. Credits. Oops. I will use white font. And this one, white font, 24 size. Credits. Slash, maybe references if you want. I will remove the grids. View grid lines. So I can add, this time I will just add shadow. No more color. I will just add shadow. Text effect, shadow, this one, bottom offset. Okay. And I will make this bigger, 44. And I will add another text box here. So this will all Make it white. All links, all website links here. You can add bullets. Yan. So credits and your references, type the links here. Yan. Oops. I close it. Open. Yep. Both na lang naka-save. Save. Yan. So, we're done now. We're done designing our 4 slides. And tomorrow, in Thursday, Thursday, we will duplicate this third page and we will add animation. And we will connect each of these planets per slide. Okay. So I will test. I will start here in my first slide and press F5, or you can press this slideshow. Start from beginning. So this is my first page. First page. I will click. This is my second page. And I'm just observing the design. This is my third page. And this is my last page. Okay. One more. Here in the credits references, notice we have this like dots. Actually, that is a star. But we will add some like smoke effect here, smoke effect. So I will proceed here in the insert. Insert, I will click shapes. If you see this one is a free form line. So you can draw line using your like freehand drawing. I will use this one. Observe. And I will just draw this random shape like that. And make sure to close that by going back to the starting point. Yep, it's closed now. Again, I will do that again. This one, free form. I will draw that like this. Just random shapes, okay? One more. Insert. This one. I will draw like that. And last, this one. One more. Oh, not that one. Insert. Shapes. This one. Free form. And okay. Now, observe. I will change this to white fill, but no outline. No outline. I don't want to use outline. This one, same. I can use here like light blue. Light blue is okay, but light blue color, again, no outline. This one, again, white. I will use white, no outline. And this one, I will use blue again and no outline. The problem is this one is very, the effect is very loud. Masyadong sharp yung design, sharp. Para siyang kinat and paste lang dyan. Okay? So I will select this one and I will go to shape effects. You have here soft edges. Select like maybe 50 points or 25 points. That's the effect and you can resize that. And I need to open my this one. I need to change the opacity. Transparency. Sorry, transparency. Yeah. I will select this one. Shape effects, soft edges, 25 points, and not 25. You can also use here like 10 points if you want. Just change the transparency. This one. Or you can use this one. Soft edges. And you can adjust this size. Yan. And adjust the transparency of the fill. I'm adjusting fill transparency. Fill. So it's like a smoke effect, or cloud effect. I mean, cloud effect. Galaxy effect. Where's that? Soft edges, adjust this one. Okay. Last, this one. Transparency. Wait, not this one. Not glow, but the soft edges. This one. And I will adjust this transparency. Nice. Very nice. So I will check this slide by checking the slideshow. Yeah, I think this one is good. Okay, so it's 4:08 now. At least we're done. We finished all the 4 slides that we need for the next session on on Thursday, and we will now animate this. We will add some transitions. We will add some object animations, hyperlinks, video. Ayan. So what else? Yeah. So I will stop my discussion here. Again, clarification, our second day is on 16, Thursday. Thursday po, Thursday, hindi po tomorrow. Thursday. Na, like ko po nababanggit yung tomorrow pero hindi po tayo tomorrow. On Thursday pa po tayo. Okay? So I will stop the presentation here. Make sure that you save your file. Again, to those who failed to download the assets or the images, please download that tonight or tomorrow and follow my instructions so that you can apply the animation on Thursday. Okay? Wala muna pong aalis and we still have an announcement po. Okay, again, reminder lang po, reminder, wag po kayong makiklik sa mga link na hindi po provided ng Habi. Doon lang kayo makiklik po sa link na pinoprovide po namin. Okay? So, I will leave the floor na po kay Miss Jolly Fen. Miss Jolly?
Okay, thank you so much, Sir Bien. Again, you've shared another thoroughly discussed episode for all our viewers, and I'm sure everyone has learned something new today. We were able to understand the PowerPoint work area better and some of the helpful tips in making a creative and engaging presentation. This discussion with practice can help us become better 21st century teachers for our 21st century learners. All right, so at this point, let's take a look at some of the questions from our dear viewers. Okay, so our first question here is, hello sir, gagana pa din po ba ang mga animation and hyperlink pag save as video?
Pag save as video, wait po, hello, gagana po ba din po ang animation and hyperlink pag save as, hindi na po. Kasi po, kapag kinonvert nyo po siya as video, kino-convert po niya yung inyo pong assets into video elements. So, at hindi po siya mag-animate po yung iba. Because in video, you need to follow po yung rule ng time frame. Pag wala pong time frame, hindi po mag-animate po yung iba. Yan. So, hindi ko po ina-advise na i-convert po yung inyong PowerPoint presentation into a video, especially kung meron kayong mga interactive buttons like yung ginagawa po natin today. Kasi yung mga interactive buttons po na yun po ay kailangan i-click po ng ating students. Okay? Ms. Jolly?
Okay. Next question, sir. Pwede daw po bang i-encode ang ilalagay sa subtitle?
Yes. You can copy and paste text or you can type it manually. Kaya lang po ako nagka-copy and paste ngayon to save time lang po. Pero of course, you can type anything po sa doon po sa text box kahit manual. Okay po, Miss Jolly?
Next question, what is the ideal title font size?
Actually, ideal font size, in my case, I'm using like 24 for the title, between 24 to 40 sa title ko po. It depends to the design. It depends in the design. There are some cases that yung design ko po is purely text lang walang image, minimalist po. one or two colors lang po, symbol na may colors, walang image, I increase the font size. But if there's image, nag-a-adjust po ako. So, it depends na lang po dun sa pinaka-design. There's no perfect size po eh. Yan. Ang ideal po dito is even if you're using like small font or fonts na okay lang ang size, make sure yung arrangement po niya is maayos so that it will not appear na parang sobrang tight o sobrang heavy sa mata. Yan. Okay po, Miss Jolly?
Does it make any difference if I use copy and paste the image instead of using insert?
Hindi ko na-observe yung mag-copy and paste pero I think wala naman kasi automatic naman yung i-convert sa picture din naman yon. Pero hindi ko po naging practice na mag-copy and mag-paste po ng kung galing po sa mga MS Word po, copy and paste, okay lang po yun. Yan. Pero po yung galing po, for example, website, kinopy ko po siya, right-click copy. Hindi ko po ginagawa kasi yon. I always download the image. Pero I think wala naman po siya magiging problem kasi it will, PowerPoint will convert that image into a image format pa rin po. Yan. Okay pa, Miss Jolly?
Next question, what's the difference between insert image as background and format background as image or picture?
Sa case po ng nag-insert po tayo ng image and use it as background, nag-e-enable po kasi yung mga ibang options po to format the photo. Like for example, yung mga color, yan yung mga ibang effects. Kapag tayo po kasi is gumamit ng image as background at hindi po natin insert yon, mga positioning lang po yung umaandar sa kanya, XY position. So we want to modify kasi pati po yung colors eh. Yun po ang reason. Okay po, Miss Jolly?
Do we just copy the background of the previous slide other than insert again? Pwede po ba yun?
Yes, pwede po. You can copy and paste po yung image po na nasa second slide, yung background niya, and paste it sa next slide and change niyo po yung color. Pwede po yun. Pwede po. Ay, Miss Jolly?
Paano daw po pala magkaroon ng glossy effects yung exit at continue?
For the glossy effect, yung pong after po natin mag-create po ng parang gradient na red or green, yung pong glossy po niya is gradient po yon pero pareho lang po silang white. The only difference po is yung isang white color po, yung baba, we adjusted po yung transparency into 100%. So yung itaas po is plain po na puti, then we applied 100% transparency para meron po siyang parang fade effect. So if we place that on top ng gradient, magmumukha po siyang parang shine effect or gloss effect. Okay pa, Miss Jolly?
Next question po, is it possible to lock the image that was used as background?
I'm not sure, pero kasi hindi ko po na-try mag-lock ng background. So in case po na hindi ko masagot yung question na to, I will check na lang muna po. Pero hindi ko po kasi nasubukang mag-lock po ng background po sa image. Ng image as background po. Yan. Okay, so I will try to research na lang po yon and maybe address that issue sa second day na lang po. Okay? Miss Jolly?
Another question po, Sir, pwede din ba yung crop to shape to remove black background since definite naman shape niya?
Yes, pwede rin po. Kung yung shape niyo po kasi is like oval, na perfect yung oval or circle or square, pwede po siya. Yan. Miss Jolly?
Okay, last, for the outputs, is it okay for us to choose our own topic for our output? One that is relevant to what we are teaching? Or need po gayahin yung gawa ninyo?
Wow, talagang very eager sa project. Actually, I'm not yet decided kung ano po yung project, pero since yan po yung inyo pong feel, pwede po natin i-consider po yan that you will create your own for the project. Okay, so sa Thursday, sa second day, I will explain the requirements po para po sa inyo pong final project. Yan. So, again, Miss Jolly?
Okay, I think that ends all the questions po, sir. We have more, but we encourage you to watch our next webinar for your other questions. In case lang po na yung mga questions nyo ay included sa next part ng ating discussion. So before we conclude day 1, Sir Bien, do you have any message po you would like to give to our viewers?
Ayan. Again, thank you very much for attending this first day of our creating interactive presentation using MS PowerPoint. And I hope to see you again sa second day. Make sure to finish yung ating 2 days training natin. Okay? And again, practice. Stay safe po kayo lahat. And again, thank you very much. So, Miss Jali?
Once again, thank you, Mr. Basal. A few announcements po before we end day 1. To our audience, please be reminded of the following. Should you fail to watch our real-time webinar, you can catch this video at our official FB page, our YouTube channel. Hit like and click the tiny bell, and don't forget to subscribe. You may also visit our website as flashed in your screen right now. That's www.habiwebtechnologies.com. #TeamReplay. Also, for the submission of output quiz evaluation, our deadline is on July 23, 2020. Again, the deadline of our quiz outputs and evaluation is on July 23, 2020. Certificate release will be on July 30, so please stick with us up to the last part of our webinar, which will be on July 17. Next po, for those who have not yet registered, on your screen right now, we have the process for registration. Like and follow our FB page for updates and notifications. Subscribe to Habi Web Technologies YouTube channel. Click going as the response to the FB events that we will release on our FB page. Sharing is caring, so share our events on your timeline or group chats so your friends, family, and colleagues can join too. Please read the event details carefully and just wait for the live stream on the scheduled webinar date and time. Okay, I think that's it. Thank you for sticking with us, and we hope to hear from you again on day 2 of our webinar. Again, that's July 17, if I'm not mistaken, sir. Day 2 of our webinar is on July 16, 2020, same time po. God bless and be safe, everyone.